Hi, I'm Paris, and as I mentioned in a previous video, just because you don't have a yard doesn't mean you can't have a garden. Now, of course, if you have a balcony, there are planters that you can get, some that even hang over the railing of the balcony that give you a small amount of soil. You can plant flowers in that. But if you're looking to have a vegetable garden, you probably need a more substantial amount of dirt to grow your vegetables in. Also, without a large flat area of land, maybe a little tricky to get the sun on your plants all the time. One spot of the balcony might be better in the morning, another in the evening, or maybe you got to move the plants by the front door. So that's the other key. If you could move the plants to the best location, put them out to get the natural rainfall, bring them in if it's going to be below freezing, that would sure be handy. And so I found an interesting product online. It's large canvas bags that you can fill up with soil. They hold from 5 to 20 gallons of soil. It's enough to grow most any kind of vegetable. They have handles to make it easier to move them around, and this particular canvas pot actually has a hatch in the back that you can open up so you can access those sweet potatoes growing underground without disturbing the rest of the plant. And let's start with those. These are 7-gallon capacity canvas bags. Pretty good size once you get them all fluffed up, because you need quite a bit of soil to grow sweet potato in. I'm thinking the depth of that is going to work. It's got the handles on the side so you can move it around, and it's got the hatch, the coolest thing. It's got Velcro, I think, on the sides and the bottom. Sort of like a pair of long johns. Yes. Open up the back here, and this gives you access to get into the soil to grab potatoes one at a time, potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, anything growing underground, without disturbing the rest of the plants, without having to dig in from the top and possibly killing off the rest of the plants. You can just take what you need when you need it. These go for about $6 a piece. I purchased 2 of them. I'm going to be filling them up today and planting in them. I'll show you that. If you'd like to find out more about them, there's a link down below this video. The other fabric pots are the Vivo Sun brand. These seem to be the top sellers on Amazon. They're less expensive because they don't have the hatch. A selling point of these fabric pots is that the roots are healthier because they don't encircle the inside of the container. If you've ever had a potted plant that you left in there too long, you'll find that the roots, that gets root bound, I think it's called. The roots just sort of go round and round trying to find something else to grow to, and they encircle the container. With the fabric, because the air can come in, the roots won't grow where there is airflow. So the roots don't come out and do that encircling phenomena. They stop when they get near the edge of the pot. Another advantage of the canvas pots is their permeability to water. The water can flow through them so you don't end up with water building up like in some solid material pots where you have several inches in the bottom and the roots there rot. These go for about $3 a piece. They've included some little plant identifiers. Good thing I hadn't thought of that. And there's what they look like. I ordered a 5-pack of these. The fact that they're black should help to keep the soil warm. I just hope here in Texas it doesn't mean that it gets too hot or it dries out quicker with the sun on it. Here is the size of it. You can't see inside very well. Here's how deep it is. And no hatch, just the handles. I'll be putting these to use today. I'll be filling them with garden soil that I've got out back and getting plants into them that are waiting to get outside. Find out more about the Vivo Sun canvas planters at the link down below this video. Filling up this potato growing canvas bag with Miracle-Gro raised bed soil and mixing in a little bit of sand. And with it full of a mixture of the raised bed soil and sand, I've got 2 Stokes sweet potato slips starting in it right now. Time to fill up the next one. This is going to get a different variety of potato. And in this pot, I've got the Adirondack seed potatoes, 2 of them planted in here. Now trying out the black canvas bags. Going to put some sweet potato in these. 2 Hannah sweet potato slips in this first one. These bags are pretty easy to work with and easy to fill. Here I've got my canvas pots for growing Stokes sweet potato and some Adirondack blue. And they are right next to the in-ground garden, so this should make a good comparison. Got my regular canvas pots with different things growing in them, also right out next to the in-ground garden. And as a comparison with the canvas pots, I've got some more kind of traditional pots here with Stokes sweet potato in this one and Adirondack blue potato growing in this one. And this is 1 month later. Here are some Hannah sweet potatoes overflow in this pot. These are the Adirondack Blue. Actually got some blossoms there. And this one I gotta move back just to get it all in view. This is a Stokes sweet potato going wild. Here's my Jewel sweet potato. Really haven't taken off, but then again the Jewel potato plants in the ground haven't either. Here are my Adirondack Blue in a more traditional pot. And Stokes in a traditional pot. And the rest of the lineup. Now this one's a Hannah sweet potato. Again, it's not doing exceedingly well either. There's a really healthy Stokes and some more Stokes. The Stokes are the ones I really wanted, so they're the ones I'm the happiest they're doing well. Here's the in-ground garden. These are the Stokes plants. Doing well, but I really need to get out here and weed them. I didn't think these other plants were gonna be able to outgrow them, but they are. So another advantage of growing in these canvas pots is the plants start out about a foot higher than any weeds that might come to bother them, at least for the first year, and that's a really nice benefit. I'll do a follow-up on these canvas pots come harvest time in a couple months, so be sure and subscribe below so you get notified when those videos go up, and I'll see you on the next review.